Hello, thanks for the patience. We today talk about not only a shift that you can make, but about the revolution of consciousness. And in order for that, we invited a beautiful guest today. She will introduce herself in a minute, but I will give you a brief overview of what we will talk today. So, the topic is new era of human evolution. We talk about an era that asks us not to be simply aware of something, but to really step into our true potential, our true power. And we invited a guest who already has some more insights and experiences that go beyond every understanding of the mind and beliefs. And she wants to share some insights and her experiences with us today. So it's about going beyond the understanding of awakening and going beyond this traditional understanding of what it means to cross this line, to awaken who you truly are, and to let this unfold more and more. She will speak about multidimensional experience she had and what it kind of brought with her, this new perception of life that opened up in this moment for her. And we also share practical keys for you to bring awareness more and more to who you truly are. This all goes together with taking responsibility of your life. So this will be also a topic we will cover. And we will see what kind of practical keys we can give you to take with you for your own life. So, hello Yeva.
Hello everybody.
Welcome here. Thanks for joining us today and your readiness to share about your experiences, to let us know what it is all about, and to try to somehow formulate and to bring this aliveness of your experience that we call somehow multidimensional experiences. And we are really curious about to hear from that. Before that, I want you to maybe introduce yourself first and give a short overview of what you mean when we talk about beyond awakening. Because this concept of awakening for everyone and for every tradition somehow is really fluent and shifts. And when you talk going beyond awakening, what do you mean by that?
Mm-hmm. So once again, hello everyone. A little bit about me. I'm Yeva. I've been living in England for around 17 years. Originally, I'm from Lithuania. Now living in a retreat center in Riga, Latvia. Yeah, having a child, 8 years old. So really enjoying the life here and now. And enjoyment, it doesn't mean like you kind of really being happy, but enjoyment is like you're kind of anything would happen, you see the good side of it. So you see the meaning beyond that. So, and this is brings you this really quiet inner joy in every moment. So you was asking about awakening. So I think what people defines awakening, this point of awakening, differs in different religions, in different cultures. So when I talk about going beyond awakening and what I call this point of awakening, when you become aware that you are not just the mind and the thoughts and the body, that you are much more than that. That you become aware that you are the soul, and it's not like just inside, because lots of people having insight, and then they kind of coming back to it. So they off on. So it's more like a continuous experience. You're starting to live already in the state all the time. So this is what we call beyond the awakening, no, like the point of awakening. And so when you become aware of who you truly are, it is of course just the beginning, because you like kind of hatching out of the egg, and you're like, wow. And then you're learning to speak, then you're learning to act in the state, and to bring this more and more into this world. So as I communicated, there are some people who thinks that when you step over this border of awakening, the journey finished. So it is the end. So you kind of awakened, and you don't need to do anything anymore. So everything is the way it is, everything is perfect, and you're just enjoying it, and life creates everything for you in the way it is the best for you. So of course it is everything is true, but it is just the beginning. When you become who you truly are, you want to bring this awareness to others also, that others would also become aware of who you truly are. And when you start this journey of bringing this awareness into this world, then and you continuously working with yourself, because you just become aware of your programs also. So each moment you have a choice to go with a program, or to make this inner work and to go beyond it. So and if you're doing this work, then you're starting to go deeper. Deeper, starting to feel the world even more, how to say, subtly. Yes, you want that?
Yes, I wanted just to reinsure the word program when we talk about this. Do you talk about the program of the unconscious mind, or what kind of programs you're talking about?
So programs, tensions, and everything, what's not letting the life energy pass through you. So so all those stresses that you had in your lifetime, so they capsulating in your body, yeah, and when the situation comes, you kind of react from this previous experience, because you already had this experience, and you already know how to act, and you do it. So so everything what doesn't let you to breathe freely, like to enjoy your life fully. So all those mental programs, yeah, stresses, tensions that are in your body.
Okay, and can you expand, because we heard now that awakening, when you just cross this line, it's just the beginning of something, and that you can even go further. And there are many people also on the internet that think of themselves that they reached the top already. They think they have awakened, they have enlightened, and they are done with this journey. And now, of course, they're sharing this experience, what they had, and it's great. But there is the idea of they might not be at the end of this journey and just think that they reached this. So can you maybe share from your experience and your journey how it is for you, how you can check yourself? Are you done with it, or why you go further at all, or why is there's interest to even have this curiosity of what's even beyond that and to go there? What's the motivation behind this?
Yeah, I can just share with my experience, because each person has his own world and he's creator of his own world. So for me, it was very clear, like when I awakened, that this is just the beginning. I think it is maybe because of this collected experience from previous lives, and just kind of opening up your eyes and like, wow, here the journey starts. And it's amazing. Imagine just learning to speak, to act, and you see how much work you have to do. You see how much programs in your body, and how much you can help other people, and you're starting to see inside of yourself. So you have constantly do this inner work, and not just this inner work, but also the yoga exercises and breathing exercises, loads of things you have to do. And also I'm doing with the like-minded people. We are kind of in a team, so it's speeds up the process itself. It's much more easier. You kind of see that this way, it's like there's no other way, just this way, and you want just to move faster. And it was natural for me. I was just searching for like-minded people, because I saw that for myself it's really difficult to work this way by yourself. And what I see, that there is no end to this journey. Yeah, so I kind of just see it. So okay, so you awakened, then after some time you're gonna kind of exiting what we call the matrix. Yeah, so you are, or you can call in different words, you are fully realizing yourself, like Buddha, for example. And then another journey just starting, because you all the time was capsulated in this matrix, matrix, and then you kind of exiting of it. It's like another egg which you're exiting, and then it's totally different again, your perception, and again the journey just starts in this other kind of for your new self. Yeah, so, and it's never ends, because you maybe felt in a childhood that you was always searching something everlasting. It is like really fresh, refreshing, and inspiring. It's like never ending, everlasting. This world full of miracles, and it's just opening up, unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. So this is what life truly is. We just kind of, when we are encapsulated in those programs, tensions, and we kind of don't see it. We can't even to perceive the world fully in this moment. So everything what we see, what we hear through these programs is just kind of distorted view what we see. So if we would go deeper, so for example, I see you, you see me, it is also just perception. Because if we go into the science, so we know, everybody know that we are from molecules, from atoms, quants, we go deeper and deeper. So imagine we look through the microscope, which is the ocean of these little particles which are spinning, and then we go deeper, we just this quantum field, for example, we're going deeper. We are just this energy, like you were saying about multidimensional, yeah, where is no no kind of this understanding that we're having now. It is because we are all stuffed with all these programs and perceptions. We can't really experience this now in this moment, but more we are kind of becoming free of this, what's stopping us perceiving that, more we kind of not just perceive it, but actually live there. So we got these subtle bodies, yeah, many subtle bodies, not even seven, it's much more. So, and in each of it, we are living our lives. So, but not like a different person, but at the same time, this subtle body is actually perceiving the space differently and having different total information and living life totally different. And you can and you acting there in these other kind of dimensions in different layers of this reality. But these all subtle bodies is just also just the matrix, yeah, the matrix what we want to exit. So I hear also lots of stories, people telling how they went there to this kind of dimension and another dimension, and it's all also just these layers of we could say matrix, yeah. So when you come out, it's totally something else, which I didn't experience, yeah, but it would be really kind of, it's not even interesting, it's just the natural growth. You want to grow, you want to expand, you actually want to find out what this world is about, because it's so boring just to see those kind of stable objects and concrete things. And because you somewhere deep inside of you, you know that this is not real. You know it. You kind of, that's why the children are so interested in this magic things, in this other things which is beyond what the adult can experience, because they naturally feel that it exists, and they are living in it also, kind of, in a way. When you grow, more programs kind of appear in you, and less you can feel this magic. So another thing what stops us from experiencing this all is this wall between you and life itself. So of course you are this life, but it is this all is just the concepts overall. But anyway, you have this wall with the life, yeah, or you can call it God, you can call it the way you want, which you have to break through in order to communicate with the life. So you maybe had some moments in your life when it was really painful, where your heart really opened up and you started to feel life closer. You kind of start to feel that you're alive. So for this, you don't need actually to get in those situations to start feeling life more, to communicate with it closer. You can do it just in the normal circumstances of your life. You can aim for it without waiting some situations which will bring you this effect. But for this, you have to be really, really sincere and really to undress your soul fully. Like imagine like you at the edge of like a death or life question. Yeah, you're kind of at the edge of this, and you have no choice. You have fully somehow to get to life. You have to contact it. So, but and you're doing this in normal circumstances. So you're kind of searching the ways how to undress yourself in order to get in touch with it. And when you get in touch with it, you kind of feel how the life starts guiding you towards this, what I was telling, like step by step, step by step. And you know already the books, the movies, people, everything starts to come to you, like-minded people. And if you make those steps, more and more the life starts to unfold.
I really much related to this. I need something lasting in the childhood, what I wanted to share also, because it felt at a certain point, not in childhood, maybe when I grew a bit older, that I was missing exactly this. Everything passed by. Friends or relationships in general, people in general, circumstances, and I couldn't hold on and on anything. And it was scary, and I was looking for this anchor point in myself. And it was also a search to dig into this more and more and to start this communication with life, because I need this anchor point. I need something stable, which unfolds in well, unstable ways, but it's the only thing that ever will be there. So this is kind of yeah, I related a lot into this. I just wanted to share. And yeah.
I just remembered now also, like all the childhood, I actually was searching for it, and all the kids were searching for it. Like all my friends, like, where's this? Maybe there's some magic doors where you open, you know, and you can get to this other world where everything is different, where everybody's happy or something unusual is happening. And I read lots of fairy tales actually, and there's loads of stories where kind of there's like a stone, you open up the stone, and there is this ladders down, and there's another world with another sun and another people and different way they live and so on. And or there's like the ladder into the sky, and there's like um, uh, a kingdom in the sky, and they live forever, and there's no pain, no nothing. So and it felt like, yeah, it has to be like this. So why it's like this? What I see around it doesn't match what I feel. It must be true. So yeah, so this search actually starts, I think, for each of us already in the childhood. We feel that it exists, but then we kind of maybe forget about it because we have like to. Yeah, we have families, we have work, and you kind of forget about this all.
And you recently not only remembered, but you dived into some, how I call it, multidimensional experience. Some door, some magical door open for you, some magical ladder or whatever we call it. And I would love to hear some facets of your experience. You found the Narnia now, or door to Narnia.
So after awakening, I had lots of different experiences. Usually they were leading to different dimensions, different way you experience this world. So one of kind of deeper experiences was actually after meditation. I remember I was sitting on the floor, and there was a corridor in front of me, and I suddenly started to feel that this corridor uh, becoming more alive than usual. And it's becoming more and more part of me. and it's kind of expanding in me. It it becomes like so this is everything what we see is just the illusion. We kind of can come out of it and and see that this is kind of just a shell of the egg. It's very interesting. You kind of, it happened to me at this moment like this. I kind of was there in this reality and I kind of come out of it. So and then more I come out more, so I kind of expanded, but it was not just an expansion, it was kind of going deeper uh, into this energy, like if you call it these atoms, quants, deeper, 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 and there's another reality opens up. So for me, I was going deeper, 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 and I started to feel myself totally different. It's so hard to explain. So it's this point of awakening is hard to explain, but when we're going really deep, it's super hard to explain. So I started to feel like that I'm so like you could say infinite. But infinity was not interesting because it was like normal thing to be infinite. And I was feeling myself kind of very caring, very caring. So, and very focused, very focused, very, very aware. And I was feeling myself like this energy, infinite energy. Um, and at the same time, I felt like it's just I'm gonna try to explain in words, but it's not it what I will tell. But if you're gonna maybe there's we can just close our eyes now and just bring our attention within our body and just stay a little bit within ourselves. All attention within our body. And just let's relax into this stillness within. Now slowly opening the eyes. I just chose this moment because it's easier to explain when you're more still. And when you bring your attention within your body, it's actually easier to not just hear information, but also to perceive it, what is beyond the words. Anyway, I can't explain it in words, so you really have to then tune in beyond the words. So I felt myself as a kind of immense, a multidimensional river, you could say, which is kind of floating, but it's not floating. And there were lots of colors, but there were no colors at all at the same time. So you can't them colors. You can't call them colors. What I was perceiving. So this is what you call This is, but you can say that there's something which you could call something like color. Yeah, and there was lots of kind of movement, but the same way this movement was kind of really peaceful, aware of this river, which I was. And in this river, which I was, there was loads of like many other souls, which were also like this river. We, and I was the river, and they were the rivers in me. And they were also totally aware of everything. And they were communicating between each other, not in words, but not with the thoughts, but with kind of the sensations. I don't know, you kind of feel in you everything what they are communicating. And this is not words, but like but you understand much more what they mean without words and feelings. It's something else. So how to explain it? Imagine you want to tell something to someone, you want to open your heart to someone, and you're looking for the words. But there you don't have to look for the words, because everybody already inside of you, and they know fully what you mean. So maybe something like this. And it's even deeper than that. So because what we mean there, it's much more wider and much more colorful and much more fulfilling. So you are there with others, like a one river, and at the same time, these other souls also had their kind of personality still, but at the same time, there was no personality. And then they were deciding some important things in the world. I don't know, even deeper than that, something much deeper. So there's this material world, and there's another layers, more subtle ones. So where they were deciding these deeper things, how to manage this to bring the best to it, that it would flourish in this material world. So, and they were putting all themselves in these decisions. So they were 100% giving all the best they can to make it happen. So it was really, really interesting, because I saw that I was observing it, and at the same time, I saw that more developed me, kind of more awakened me, is already participating in that all. But I'm at the same time observing it. So so I saw that I have to become more and more aware, more closer to life, go more deeper to actually fully become aware and participate fully in that all movement. So about multidimensional, no, it's interesting that there's also, as it said, for sure, there's no time, there's no forms. And there I felt so much freedom. It's like totally like free, happy, but at the same time so much focused and dedicated to this growth and expansion. and it was so much fulfilling. So like I'm all was so much fulfilled with all this happening. So it's really hard to explain. And when I came back to myself, maybe this evening I was still feeling a little bit connected with that, but then it's kind of went away. It's just I saw that, and there is also just it was just one of many of these depths which you can go deeper and deeper and deeper, and I got so much inspired. So because when I came back, I felt like really in a box. It was uncomfortable actually, even though I'm kind of beyond this point of awakening, as we call it. I was feeling really like not myself anymore. So after such experiences, you just want to move forward, 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 deeper, 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 because it's not attracting anymore you so much. This what you perceive now. You want to perceive it more deeper, become closer to life, and to actually bring it this all to the people, and to and yeah, it's like a lot of I can tell about this.
Yeah, let's stay a couple moments with this. Of course, I found it really touching and also inspiring for myself. And you shared also already a bit that now what it brought you, this experience, is this clear, not even motivation, but this necessity to move even deeper and beyond that. So it comes also natural for you. Is there something else that changed that you brought here, or some keys that maybe you can share with others that you've got from this?
Keys for what?
Keys for their own development or their own steps when somebody's resonating with what you said, or also is in awe with what you said. Maybe there's something you can share for them to step into, also to step into that bravely, or to look for this something that might be insightful or also in practical way maybe.
Yeah, it depends on each person, and in each moment it can change. So for me, I always searching those keys. So I'm fully kind of aware and I'm searching. So one time this might help, another time this might help, like to keep on moving, because the mind very quickly kind of shuts down everything, kind of makes it foggy. Yeah, and you might get lost in this fog. So the main thing is connection with life, actually, because this is like an anchor point. So do whatever you can to get this contact with life. So you can pray, you can talk, because life is like something the most dearest to you. It's not something like far away, or it is just what is here now. And life, it's always there, and it wants to communicate with you. And it's just we kind of build this world, and we always have something more important to do. So actually, to give yourself time to talk first of all with life, like really sincerely, maybe to make a space for yourself when nobody disturbs you. It can be somewhere in nature, it can be in a room. Make the space nice and clean, like sit down, close your eyes, bring your attention within the body, and start communicating with life, really sincere, like, and tell really true, be very truthful with it, really say how you feel. If you don't care about the path, if you don't care about the development and awakening deeper, but you're interested in that, like, so you can talk, you can say to life, oh, like, I don't much care about it, but I got a bit interested with it, like what it is, and how can I open in myself more of this interest. So you have really to find the keys which ignites you, because if you really kind of feel cold about everything, nothing inspires you, nothing touches you, and you're happy with it, and then it's really and you don't want anything else, so then I don't know where to start. Then you can it has to be at least your wish, because without wish it's not starting the happening, it's not happening anything. So first of all, you find from where to start and being sincere, and just talking, opening up yourself, maybe telling your fears or your pains, and how you spend today and so on. You're starting just to opening up to the life, like to a best friend. And if you're really interested in going like deeper or awakening, you start asking life, maybe you can help me somehow. I would like to go beyond that. I would like to feel you more, and to understand you more, and to become myself more. Please, could you help me? And uh, everything starts from the sincerity. And then maybe you can feel something, or maybe in your life will start coming the keys and insights. So you kind of then can grasp this thread of moving forward. Um, in practical ways, I can also share, of course, bringing attention in your body. So usually our attention is scattered all over the place, and attention is power. So where is the attention? There you're putting your energy, your power. So if you want to awaken uh, or to go deeper, so you have to start learning to bring your attention within the body and practicing it all the time. But bringing the attention within the body, not mechanically, but like really you coming back to the life, like you are kind of with gratitude, with love to life, somehow bringing the feelings towards that, not just kind of just dropping the attention within the body, but you going back to your body for what? For getting connected with life. It's really something sacred. It's really something the most dearest to you. So you bringing attention was awareness in your body, and for those who already have this awareness all the time in the body, so continuously communicating with life. So attention within the body, and then you search the ways how to become closer to life. And life will always show you the ways how you can become closer to it. It always open to that. So the other key is start putting your attention, like how can I bring the best into this world. Uh, so searching the ways how to help the world being more aware, being more um, happy. So not just your attention always like I need this, I need that. So on taking, but switch to giving. So it is the key. Switching from taking to giving, and practice all the time, even though you feel bad. Today, for example, you got upset. You can maybe remember those moments when you even felt really bad, but somebody feels even more worth. So you help the person, and then you feel better. So when you give, more life energy goes through you, and more life energy goes through you, more it's cleansing out from you all these blocks and programs. So more you can be closer to life, because lesser programs you have, more you can be connected with life, less wall between you and life. So this key I can share. Also, for me, helps being spending some time in nature. So just like listening to the wind, like feeling it with your skin. Uh, uh, Feeling everything around with all your essence. So, like, really tuning into this, feeling the sand with your feet. So, really having some time in nature for me helps. And also, um, for me, really helpful kind of finding like-minded people who also interested in that, or maybe who went even further on, and they can be a help for you to kind of move forward. So I always had these kind of friends which were helping me. So if you're interested to read some books, so there's a good book of Concordia to Lives. Yeah, we could recommend to read it. So there's really lots of interesting and nice keys there you can find how actually to live your life. And yeah, so this is maybe, yeah, about also acceptance. Yeah, anything what would happen in your life, to be aware, kind of to understand at least, and to trust, to believe that this is for the best, for my growth in this moment. And when you aware of that, then the situation rules goes away much faster, kind of sorts out itself much faster when you are with agreement with what life brings to you, because everything what life brings to us, it is for our growth, so for our evolution, to move forward faster and to become closer to it. So to be grateful for anything that's happening with your life, like to, yeah. So there's many keys, but just those which popped in my mind, the first ones, I think.
I believe there were many, many good keys and takeaways people can use and maybe feel inspired to look inside of themselves. And I really want to connect all of this right now to somehow the responsibility we are talking about, or this point of responsibility for your life, this experience or this new era of human evolution. We move beyond that awakening, beyond our limitations and beyond our bodies. How is this reflecting in our life as responsibility? Can you answer this?
It's like really, as you say, multidimensional question. So, um yeah, really, these times are already different because we are changing, and like in these, like 100 years ago or 200 years ago, everything was different, and the way we were perceiving the world and so on, and uh, so requirements now it's much higher than before. So before, people, for example, could get enlightened just by um, being somewhere on their own, uh, in staying in the rocks, for example, and practicing there on their own. But now our ego grew up so much, so that and we developed in kind of different ways so much, so that for us actually to move forward it's much easier, like only when we kind of together. So we're kind of supporting each other in this path, and we can make these steps one by one forward. So what was maybe you could remind me this question again?
This keyword responsibility for your life, being or becoming the creator of your life, how is this all connected with this new era and this new way of evolution or new requirements you're talking about?
So in these times, there are many people awakening just naturally. So the time has come, and they just kind of awakening, becoming aware that they're not the body and just the mind, that there's something more, and you becoming aware that you are this energy which permeates everything, and you're aware of that, and you feel what the other person feeling. You kind of sensing everything like part of you, and the responsibility appears naturally, also for everybody who are in your space, for example, in that moment. So it naturally you want, if you straight away feel in your body that somebody feels bad, so you want to help him somehow to become better, so you're kind of expanding, and so this way, more you become aware, more this responsibility naturally kind of opens up. So it's kind of a natural process, but it's always really helping if you, the same like with giving, yeah, not just taking but giving. uh, so to practice actually to be kind, yeah, to be kind, to be kind of more in tune with everybody. So if you're practicing this, so then you also making those steps to awakening, because after awakening it's natural, so you can help yourself with that. By helping others, you help yourself actually. So and then it becomes natural, because you feel joy when you help others to move down this path of finding out who you are, and this joy, it's really different from the other joys which you can get like from other things. So it's really permeates all your being, and resonates with all yourself when you do that. So and this way, yeah, responsibility grows, and then you want to to help more and more people around, and to pass on this knowledge, how to um, how to move forward, and you're finding the ways how to make it faster. So um, yeah, maybe like this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you very much so far. We are already coming to an end. I just want to recapture what we talked about. So we talked about what does it mean when we talk about beyond awakening. We discussed many, many keys in order to start or to inspire your own journey and search towards this. We had a really beautiful experience of how things magically or not explainable can open up and you can perceive the world in totally different aspects and angles. And we talked about what does it mean to take truly responsibility for your life and for the space around you. And there is one more thing that I want to mention, because you will go to Germany next month to have a small tour to talk about such things and even more interesting things. Will happen really, really soon. And the dates we will for sure post under this video and give you more instructions how to visit and how to interact also with Yeva. Yeva will just be one of the interesting persons that will make this tour. And we invite you to come along if this is interesting for you. And yes, we thank you very, very much for watching, attending. And we hope that you got a lot out of it. You can check our website, also our Instagram for more insights and more videos. We have also retreats that gives you the chance to experience more and deeper understanding of life and perception of it. And yes, did I forget something? I believe that was it. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time. And we hope that it was interesting for you.
Yeah, it was nice being with you.